at the Super Bowl was when you were beginning to think that this is it for you and the Jets, that this was over?
I mean, right after the season, you sit down and try to plan your off season accordingly, and I knew that was a possibility. There was a lot of talk, a lot of speculation, and you try to jump out ahead of it. And I just thought it was best for me and the team. We have a room full of amazing wide receivers, so this speeds up their growth. Now I'm out the way, and those guys can get all those reps and those targets in a game. So I think this will be best for them and definitely for me, where I'm at in my career.
And I'm a dot connector. That's what I do for a living, Brandon, okay? I see dots, and I connect them, okay? So,
yeah.
All right, so I see Jeremy Bates arrive on the Jets staff, okay?
Here you go.
Okay, I see Jeremy Bates arrive on the Jets staff. So you're a dot connector, too. I understand with whom I'm talking right now, okay? So Jeremy Bates arrives. Brandon Marshall asks for his release within 10 days. Not even. Actually, that's not true. Within less than a week, there's an idea that Jay Cutler might wind up on the Jets. Are these dots connectable in any way, shape, or form, Brandon Marshall?
You know what? It sucks because I had some of my best years with Coach Bates. I love him to death. Not only just as a football head, but, as a person, we're really close. But it had nothing to do with Jeremy Bates, and I wasn't even thinking about, the possibility of Jay coming to New York. It was really about, looking at the entire situation. So, that would have been interesting if, all three of us back together again, to say the least.
Well, then, in this regard, then I want this honest answer, okay? I want the unvarnished Brandon Marshall answer.
No, I wouldn't have been comfortable with it.
Okay, that's where I was going to go. Okay, and so in that regard, too, knowing the New York market as you do, and knowing that you are staying in the New York market and knowing it, do you think Jay Cutler is cut out for the New York market? Brandon Marshall.
I think he has the perfect personality for it. He can care less what anybody else says. He's going to do things the way he wants to do things, and he knows who he is. He's comfortable in that. I think it's the guys who struggle with their personality or their identity that can really lose themselves in that New York market. So I think actually he has the perfect personality. Definitely. If he give him the opportunity, they're definitely going to pounce on him. But I think he'll be fine if that was a scenario, if there was a case where he landed in New York.
Mm-hmm.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.